So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he cuts out the supply. Lukaku.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni. And it's Dybala. And he's picked out the run. He's free. And the shot! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 14.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavlovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's there to get it, he's there to get it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway. Header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
El Shaarawy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Del Piero goes steaming forward. Good spot, he's seen the run. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, just skips past his man. Barella. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Platini. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Barella. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's El Shaarawy! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bastoni gets it away.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's away! He's had a hit! And he's there to clear it. Bastoni. Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. El-Shaarawy. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's El-Shaarawy. El-Shaarawy couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, lovely Phidias. He's got a side of goal. And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Schneider. And here's Del Piero. Oh, here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lukaku. El-Shaarawy. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hernandez, too strong for his opponent there. And he's intervened well there. Now it's El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mignon with the clearance. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. El Shaarawy. Hernandez cuts out the pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the keeper they go. And they're quick to get it back. And it's El Shaarawy. Bellanova. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. Not the most accurate pass. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
El Shaarawy really was, well...
He's gone for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Thuram nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Throw in. And that'll be a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu is there, and he can pick it up. Thuram! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram! That's going to go a long way. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, now here's a good... And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's El Shaarawy! Denied by an instinctive save.
El Shaarawy is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Platini with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
So there was the first half. Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
It is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Oh, terrible mistake. Milan have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fofana. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Barella. And back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started. Platini, and he's had a hit!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, can he finish? Goal! Atalanta! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Number 44.
Good to clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Real chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. De Ketelaere makes the interception. Bellanova. Maldini. He's tried one! And that certainly packed a punch. Nuno Mendes. Maldini! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bebeto. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Platini. Bebeto. And it's
2
Drogba.
added minutes has been indicated.
That's Beckham. De Ketelaere. Retegi. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Beckham. And it's Drogba. Retegi. Bellanova.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Guardiola. Thiago Silva. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Retegi. Maldini. Played into space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Belanova. Retegi. De Ketelara. Now, can he find a finish? It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Guardiola. Now Beraldo. That pass has been well intercepted. This is promising. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nuno Mendes gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. He's got the shot away! Scamacca gets flagged offside.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Pasalic. Drogba. Platini. The ball has bounced loose now.
2 added minutes
Belanova.
has been indicated.
Kosunu. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Cristante. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Nice control. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the hit. That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. Platini. Beckham. Danger averted for now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Beckham plays it short. Gets his head to it! Just off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Guardiola. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Drogba, showing good feet. Has a shot! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The goal scorer for Arsenal.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The attendance for this match
Beckham.
was 72,300.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Could move up a gear here. He shifted it to the flank. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Plenty to aim at here. It's a mighty effort! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Soulé, Cristante.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bebeto. Beckham. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Drogba. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Cristante. Angelino. Brilliantly cut out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. He's in plenty of space here. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Outside the stadium.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. He's in a great position. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Gerrard. Lovely bit of skill. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Shapes to shoot!
Guardiola just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
No goals as yet. Beraldo is the team's great visionary. And it's Drogba. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people...
And Beckham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Guardiola. Nice control. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Casade. Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guardiola. Platini. Gerrard. And it's Drogba. Oh, it's Bebeto. And it's Gerrard. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Vlasic. Now Elmas. Casate. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in space and looking for options. Guardiola tries to clear. He's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Guardiola. Beraldo.
There will be
And
1 minute
Mendes.
added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Is now on sale in the
What have we
stadium
learned
hall.
from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish! Thiago Silva. Beraldo. And it's Beckham. Platini. Adams. And Casate. Biraghi. Now it's Adams. Adams. Now it's Lazaro. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Deftly away. It's a good run down the right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Vlasic. Now it's Lazaro. Casate charging. Casate! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And now they can spring out of defence. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Casate. Showing great feet there. And it's Zapata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bebeto. Gerrard. Casate. And the counter is on.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's not got that quite right. Platini, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Bebeto. Driving forward. Drogba. Now it's Zapata. Casadei. And it's Zapata. Shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Platini. Back into the middle. Looking for options for movement. Chance! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Played out to the left flank. Thiago Silva spots it and intercepts. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain. And
people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, no joy this time. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard. Drogba. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Mbappe! Platini. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's a throw. It's Bebeto. Approaching the half-hour mark. It's Bebeto. Has a go! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And he can clear it away. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Nicely aimed pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Just a quick announcement.
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kane. Number 19, Yamal. Number 24, Messi. Coming on the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ricky Puig. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alvarez, Olise, Platini for Drogba. Floated through. Oh, what a ball! Decent hit! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The attendance
That's been intercepted. Pumas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Gerrard. Drogba. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that has put paid to that. Beckham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He could be in here. He's through. Now is he in? Big hit. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bebeto with the clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Odo. Bebeto. Oh, delightful ball. And he's in on goal. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bebeto. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Might be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was very necessary. And that's definitely not his best.
Mbappe.
Ribery. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.